I've been here for around 6 months now.
Thailand, or if you go to Bali, like it's west, but here is still,
People are friendly here, but I feel it's kind of hard to get to know people.
Is there something that is like really standing out for you in Da Nang? Why is Da Nang in Vietnam so popular for foreigners? We're gonna approach some random people here in Da Nang. This is located in the center of Vietnam. Is it a hype or is it actually that good? We're gonna find out. This is why is Da Nang in Vietnam so popular for foreigners. How long have you been here and how many times have you been here?
I've been here this first time.
Okay.
I've been here since 2 weeks, so I'm kind of new, not really, but and so far I love it, honestly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Are you here for let's say for longer term? Is that the plan?
I think other 2 weeks, because I traveled a bit North Vietnam.
Okay.
Then I stop here because I also kind of work remotely, so I have something going on there.
Yeah.
So I needed to come back to my routine and something, and I heard good stories about this place.
Yeah.
And I'm here and I'm so happy. It's amazing. I love it. Honestly,
Good, isn't it?
it's good.
Is there something now? Maybe we get off the road. Something there already. The traffic is maybe a little bit crazy over here.
Yeah.
Is there something else that you maybe did not know, even seeing these videos on YouTube?
There is almost everything here, because what I like is, for example, Hoi An is nice, but it's very touristic, and like you go around, it's packed of people. Here still, like you see it in Vietnam, like most of the people are locals, which is something that I like. You still have like a good community of people that I met, digital nomads and everything. So you're able to actually meet people if you want.
Yeah.
Like for example, there are a lot of events. For example, if you're into fitness, yoga on the beach, early morning, it is a nice community, but still overall, still we are in it's not full of Western. If you go, I guess if you go to when I went in Thailand or if you go to Bali, it's west, but here is still
Very
the
locals keeping it local.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's also very cheap, compared to those other places.
Yeah. Can I ask you, are you staying in a hotel now at the moment?
Airbnb, because I did 2 weeks, another 2 weeks. I didn't get the best deal,
That's
because
right.
if you do monthly, of course but still I paid in total around 400, and for sure. But if you organize better,
what do you get for 400 or maybe let's say 350?
It was like a studio. It's so basically I have a bed and a small kitchen, a balcony, and that's what I need, honestly. I don't need more,
Yeah.
But I know some people that I met, if you organize yourself better through Facebook groups or something, you can get very good deals for even cheaper, 5 million, which is 200. You can get your house, So yeah. So
are you close to the beach?
yeah, I'm there. So it's
Nice.
5 minutes. I have the bike. I used to get up at 4:30 for sunrise, so I maybe drive to the peninsula. They have the very nice sun coming out of the sea.
Yeah.
So there is no sunset, but there is a sunrise, so it's amazing. There's the gym here. I go to food, always eat outside because it's basically it's very cheap.
Good food also.
Very good food. So yeah, I have to say this place is is amazing. I love it so far.
That's what I want to bring out as well. Is that this place is amazing,
Yeah,
and
it is.
I think if it doubles the amount of foreigners, I think it will still keeps its charm.
I think so, because really there is not a lot of people living here compared. It's a big city, so still, I don't know how long it's going to last because I need then. Also, when we did a barbecue with other digital nomads and people, and a lot of them told me they traveled a lot, try to live in other places, but they settle here because it's you have everything is very cheap and I don't know, probably in 5-10 years will be different because they're also building a lot and everything.
Yeah.
But right now is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty good.
You talk about the community. How do you get in touch with the community, or how do you get
a
involved?
co-working space.
Okay.
So you go there. Usually, if you work remotely, you stay at home or you go in cafes. And there are some co-working spaces. And there was a co-working space where you go there, and they also have we organize meetups and everything. A WhatsApp group.
I always try to search for something that is maybe not so pleasant. I mean, if I just hear you now, you're
so
this is perfect.
Maybe some things sometimes they still don't speak too much English, on average.
I do think a lot of people do speak English and a very basic level, or sometimes even very, better than I do, or better than us.
Yeah, sure.
But it's good to know that sometimes you struggle a little bit to make yourself clear or to understand.
It's a problem, but overall it's not a big problem.
No.
I don't feel it but sometimes and other things. I don't know. Also true that right now is the summer season. The weather is nice, so I heard that from September, October is going to be bad weather, so probably most of the people like will leave.
Yeah.
The people that I know that live here now.
That's a good one. Also,
so
if
you
you're
know,
thinking
like,
like September,
if
let's
you're-
go to Vietnam, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I think it depends. Also, in the north is different, but here in Da Nang, I think right now is good.
Yeah.
October start to be a little bit worse, so you also have to keep that in mind because here the weather is very nice, you know, so that also like you enjoy. But if like rainy every day, you know, then it starts to be a little bit more.
Yeah, it's the beach vibe is gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also maybe I don't know, like if you're into nightlife and those things, there are some nice places, but are more like chill, you know, like you go there to have a drink. They're not really like.
I've heard from a couple of locals, also foreign locals, let's say, that the nightlife they have it here. You can have a little dance, but going crazy. And
I think there are some clubs or something, like so if you want for sure. But overall, like it's not Thailand where you go there everywhere. You know, you have.
Oh, it's not Ho Chi Minh. Like Ho Chi Minh City, it can be like pretty full on.
Yeah, probably. I've been not. Didn't go there yet, but I guess here is a bit quiet. But and also what is good is also like you have Hoi An is like 30 minutes drive, then you can take the bike. You have like the peninsula there is amazing, like the nature also around. You can like change. There is the sea, there is some mountains. So I think overall is like a very nice place. I would say.
Man, I want to keep on talking, but the sun is going down in a minute, and I want to talk to a few more people.
Sure.
Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom?
I would say no. If you're able to get here for like maybe 1 month or more, I would do that because it's amazing here. I really like it. I really like it. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
My first time here, I've been here for a week.
We're basically trying to find out why Da Nang is so popular for foreigners.
I'm not sure, because I heard a lot about it, so I was curious to explore the place.
Okay.
And it's not the place that I resonated the most with me in Vietnam.
Oh.
So I planned a week here, but yeah, it wasn't. I find it a bit boring after some time actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which place do you like better?
Hanoi better. Yeah.
Okay, and why is that?
I think there are just more things to do. I feel like there's just generally more going on. I found people generally more open. It was easier to talk to people than here. People are friendly here, but I feel it's kind of hard to get to know people and talk to them. I found that easier in Hanoi.
Can you see why people like it?
I suppose I can. Like, there's kind of like this intellectual part of me that can figure out why people like it. I mean, there's some obvious appeal, like the beach is nice, there's some nice food, the views around the river are quite striking. I was there for the fireworks festival, which was actually pretty impressive. In some places, the kind of experience people who are visiting have is kind of be disconnected with the local people and their experience. And in some places, it's much more integrated, so you can feel like you can hang out with the locals more, share more of like maybe their daily life as much as that's available to us. And I found that was more the case for me in Hanoi. And I find in Da Nang it's more that's kind of this very tourist kind of bubble that it's very hard to break through to kind of connect with people in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty and your input. Yeah, no, this is actually.
Working for tourism Da Nang, are you? I mean,
No. Well, I'm actually making this video also to show people what other people's experiences are, not only showing the pretty stuff. I also talked to a few people that are saying the opposite.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's a good balance that I hear this from you now.
I think so.
I really like the baguettes over here, and I think they're maybe as good as the French baguettes. How do you like the bread over here?
Actually, I do like the bread quite a bit. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you're good on your assessment of like, pretty much.
Thank you so much, sir. Before we crack on, this channel is based in Thailand. We're showing you the beauty of Southeast Asia, and now we are in Da Nang in Vietnam. Have you enjoyed this video so far? Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you did not do so yet. Let's crack on.
I've been here for around 6 months now.
What, in Da Nang?
In Da Nang,
Wait, you love it?
Yeah. So I came here in November last year for a border run from Thailand, and then I loved it so much. I came back, and I've been here since the new year. I'm a nomad.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for working. Like, there's not many distractions here. You've got the beach, you've got all the co-working spaces. There's a really nice vibe, and also like Vietnamese people, so friendly. The culture, the energy. I love it here, man. I love it here.
No, I do see that. Is there something that maybe is not so nice? I can imagine that you also have to do border runs and stuff, like visa-wise, etc. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Sure. So, I mean, it's a small price to pay. I think I do. Yeah, you do a border run every month. You get on a bus, you go to Laos, come back.
Is it not possible to get a 60-day visa or?
No, so you can't get a 60-day one. You can get a 3-month one, which I actually did last time.
Okay.
So I didn't really know where I was month to month, but then when I realized, okay, I'm going to stay here a little bit longer, I got a 3-month one. So that was a lot easier. So I did it for an agency. So you just pay an agency, they do everything for you, and it's so easy. You just hop on a bus, you go to Laos, they deal with all the paperwork, and then you just come back and it's
And
done.
then you got 3 weeks,
And you're
3 months.
3 months.
Wow.
So it's really easy.
Okay.
In terms of like, I can't even think of anything bad really. I mean, the traffic's pretty chaotic, but even so, you get used to it very quickly.
Vietnam, do you think it's safe?
I think it's incredibly safe. Yeah, very, very safe here. I mean, I leave my I don't recommend everyone does this, but I leave my belongings like on the beach when I go for a swim.
Okay.
I can leave my computer in a coffee shop and I know it will be there when I get back.
Yeah.
If I did that in London, like absolutely no chance, no chance. And in terms of crime, like I just feel incredibly safe. And I've spoken to like a lot of females as well, and they say the exact same. Like when they're walking around at night, they feel safe, they're never worried. And you contrast that to London, it's a little bit different than that.
For this episode, I was struggling to find a few ladies walking around here.
Okay.
But yeah, good you mentioned it as well for the ladies who are watching.
If you're ever in danger, it's probably going to come from like drunk tourists rather than like local Vietnamese people, I feel.
Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
Oh wow, take risks, because the only reason I'm out here is because I took a risk. I took a jump into the unknown, and I've been able to live in Southeast Asia for over a year now, and it's been the most incredible transformative experience of my life. So if you're thinking about traveling, especially alone, do it, because it's the biggest ramp up in self-development, growth you can ever get. So that would be my message.
What is your business? What kind of business do you have, like online?
I work in remote sales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You sold it, mate.
Sold it.
This is my 4th time in Da Nang and 7 years in Vietnam. Sold my narrowboat, sold my house, and my wife and myself shipped over. I live in Ho Chi Minh. I live in District 2, Binh Trung Dong in Ho Chi Minh.
Oh yeah. Your wife Vietnamese, or is she also from
English. Yeah.
And how come you like sticked around here in Vietnam?
Why not? We've been to other places around the world, never been to Vietnam.
Yeah.
We liked it, so we came here. Like,
What's so special about Da Nang?
Well, there's loads of bars, so there's like lots of life. It's good beaches. It's cheap, and it's not so hectic as Saigon for the traffic.
Can I ask you, are you working at the moment in Vietnam
I'm
or?
retired. I'm 64.
Some people are concerned, even not only considering Da Nang, but just Vietnam in general. They're concerned a little bit about safety, about scams. How do you experience this?
I've had no problems anywhere in Vietnam at all. I mean, there's always opportunists there, isn't there? But if you're daft enough to go flashing your wallet about in public, you're asking for it.
Is there something that is like really standing out for you in Da Nang?
The women.
Okay, the wife is not watching, I hope.
I'm divorced now.
Okay. This was Why is Da Nang so popular for foreigners? I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye for now and stay tuned.